Hey, Shalom Akim, all praise, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Honors to you, sincere Akim out there, continuing to labor in his work. Yeah, so I just want to go into a quick lesson centered around the men here at Great Millstone and the fact that, we might come across as confrontational, to the naked eye, to those who are unlearned, you know, um, because pretty much we go hard body, all right, when concerning these scriptures. When we had to rebuke and reprove these false prophets out there, such as IUIC, GOCC, ISUPK, and others, all right. And you have people that look at that and they basically get turned off, all right, from coming into this truth. Oh, that's why the scriptures tell you when Yahweh Shah said, "Blessed is he who are not offended in me." All right. And that's dealing with the men at Great Millstone, because we pretty much keep it raw, man. And especially when we reproving and rebuking. But what a lot of people don't realize is that's a part of the gospel. All right. That's our lot, to be guardians of the truth and to pretty much, protect the little ones, man. Because if we don't reprove and rebuke these guys who pushing these heresies, then they could, you know, um, stifle the elect from coming in, man. And that's our main job, is to call in the election of the Most High, man. So we pretty much defend this truth, all right? That's a part of being a prophet, all right? And it's nothing strategic about it. It's nothing it's not a premeditated thing. Like we preaching this gospel just for strife, all right? It's a genuine reaction because we have a lot invested in these scriptures, you know? And hey, like they tell you, the worst thing you want to encounter, like if you're in the wildlife or in the forest, is a she bear, man, when she's with her cubs, because her reaction instantly is going to be to defend her little ones, man. And that's the same spirit we got here at Great Millstone. We're set up to defend the gospel, all right? Now, this is the book of Philippians 1 and verse 16, starting at verse 16. The one preach Hamashiach of contention, not sincerely, supposing to add affliction to my bonds, but the other of love, knowing that I am set for the defense of the gospel. Yeah, and that's why we set up, all right, just like the Apostle Paul was set up, to defend this gospel, because the gospel is precious, man. Hey, the gospel in its wisdom is compared to a woman. And if you got a woman who you love, all right, you're gonna protect her, man. You're not gonna let her let no your homies run a train on her or set her out, you know, let her sit with any old guy. You're gonna be protective of her, man. And that proves that these other groups, they don't love these scriptures, man. They don't love wisdom. All right, because here it is, you got all these groups coming together and they don't even agree on a lot of their teachings, man. One agree in this area, but they disagree in another area. Yet they come together. That's not the spirit that the Apostle Paul had. The Apostle Paul is going to defend what he believed. And that's what the men here at Great Millstone do, man. All right? And that really rub people the wrong way and throw them off. And it really hinder them from coming into this truth because they're emotional, like the Apostle Gabal said. All right? A lot of these guys come in this truth, they operate under emotions, man. And it all goes back to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, because he set up the truth, but he also set up a resisting force. All right? That's why the scripture tells you in Exodus 15th chapter, 3rd verse, that the Lord is a man of war, man. All right? So it's always going to be a good fight, you know? But these guys who are set up, they were set up to deceive the 2/3. But we were set up to still, defend the gospel, you know? And these guys subconsciously, and I'm talking about these guys that are circumcised, all right, who know that they're Israelites. They subconsciously bring that Baptist church spirit into this truth, man. All right? They think you got to be PC, and nice. Well, when you go into all the prophets, they never was nice, man. Why you think they was hated? And people seek, sought to put them to death. And the main example of that is our Lord Yahweh Shai. When you read Matthew the 23rd chapter, pretty much that whole chapter, Yahweh Shai is cursing out those wicked scribes and Pharisees and Sadducees, man. Because why? He was defending the gospel, all right? Now, this is the book of Matthew 21, and starting at the point, I'm just hit the point, verse 12, all right? Well, this is a account where Yahweh Shai was defending the gospel, all right? And Yahweh Shai went into the temple of the Most High and cast out all them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers and the seats of them that sold doves. Yeah, so this is our Lord Yahweh Shai, all right? Because you guys get offended of our words, but here it is in the scripture where Yahweh Shai actually manifested his zeal physically, In other accounts, the Lord actually made a whip and was kicking ass, man, all right? And you guys are offended of our words, But nevertheless, we share that same spirit that Yahweh Shai had, all right? Which is defending the gospel. We could easily just let these guys spew that madness out and just keep it moving. But starting with the apostles on down, we correct you guys, man. We rebuke you because we are guardians of this truth, all right? This truth was given to us, man, all right? So we're going to guard it, all right? For one, because it's precious, All right, this is the book of Jude, chapter 1 and verse 3. Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the coming salvation, it was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. Yeah, so this the scriptures, all right, clearly outlining that we got to be in that defense mode. Scriptures say contend for the faith. And when you look into that word contend, it actually means fight, all right? So for all you guys that have a problem with the men here at Great Millstone, all right, and the approach we take when pushing this gospel, then you don't understand the scriptures, man, all right? We set up to do this, and like I said, it's nothing, it's nothing premeditated. It's spiritual, man. We got a zeal for this word, man. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 10 and verse 5. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Hamashiach. Yeah, so that's the essence of this truth, man. Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of the Most High, which is this truth, man. We cast it down. All right, that's our job, which means we line up with the scriptures, man. All right? So for all you niggas out there that's butt hurt, hey, so what, man? Hey, because like the scriptures say, I sent for many fishers and I'm going to send for many hunters. You niggas is getting your panties in a bunch over our words, but just wait till the Most High give us that power to come after you niggas on a physical level, man. Hey, did not Paul say, should I come into you with the rod? Yeah, and that's how you got to do a nigga, man. Because when you tell a nigga something, they hard-headed and stiff-necked. The only time they listen is when you put your foot in their ass, man. And the Heavenly Father's going to give us the power to do that very soon. All right? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Until the next time I say, Shalom.